question for y'all. Is Kiesha light skinned? Let's discuss. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. Quick video. I want to talk to you guys about the rapper and actor by the name of Big Bam Biesha, aka LightskinKiesha, more like Caramel Kiesha, to be honest. If you guys don't know who Caramel Kiesha is, like I just said, she is a rapper and actor, up-and-coming rapper. I absolutely love her music. I need to listen to her latest stuff. I haven't really been like keeping up with all the younger rappers lately, but she is a very talented rapper. I think she's from Atlanta. At least she lives in Atlanta. Not too entirely sure about that. She's also currently an actor on Power Book 2. Love what she's doing over there. You can tell she kind of started off as like a very like background like B-list character, but then they saw how great she was doing with the lines she was given, and then they kind of bumped her character up, and she's probably going to be a main character next season. Love what she's doing over there. She's immensely talented. But she's mainly known for being on Love and Hip Hop. Despite all those other accolades, she still has that Love and Hip Hop stench on her. And I call it a stench because it's going to be the one reason why people are looking down on her, and the fact that there is a rumor. Now, take this with a grain of dandruff, but there is a rumor that she is going to be on the next season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't know if it's going to be a peach holder or a friend to the show, but regardless, everybody's saying that she's going to be a part of the cast. Now, this topic caused a lot of debate because it's just like, what the F? Like, why are we letting D-list reality stars onto Love and Hip Hop? But then you got to keep in mind that we also let a YouTuber, like, love the YouTubers, I am one, but we let a YouTuber onto the show, so why not like a rapper? Because what Bravo was trying to do, I'm seeing only with The Real Housewives of Atlanta, because quite frankly, even though it had a lackluster season, it is still the most popular franchise out of all of them. They want so badly to grab a hold back on that 18 to 35-year-old demographic. They want to bring in people that cater more towards like either the millennials or Generation Z. So for example, like I said earlier, Latoya Forever, she caters to that demographic. Drew Sidora, she caters to the millennial demographic. And now you have LightskinKiesha, who is more popular with like younger millennials and Generation Z. So since this is all alleged, that's my only way I could deduce the fact that they want to bring her on the show so they can get a firm hold back to that demographic. Because quite frankly, like, the show has gotten boring and old, and a lot of the younger people are tuning out. Now, in my personal opinion, I'm all for her being on the show. I have no problem about it whatsoever. She could bring her boyfriend on there that she had. I haven't really like ever subscribed to her YouTube channel, so y'all let me know, is she still with that one man that they had like a couples channel with, or is she doing her own solo thing? I'm not entirely sure about that, but regardless, she is in a relationship the last time I saw her before the pandemic, so she could bring that onto the show, and she could also mix it up. Like, I already see her getting into it with Latoya. I already see it, and possibly even Drew Sidora as well. Like, she's already going to go at it with either one of them two girls if she's on this cast. But at the same time, y'all, I kind of see how everybody is against it because, like I said earlier, that Love and Hip Hop stench may kind of cheapen the brand. Now, this is no shade to LightskinKiesha. Girl, you're amazing. But that whole entire Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and then the fighting. Now, if you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, granted, she was in like a few altercations. They weren't like full on physical, but it was mainly because the other person, namely Akbar V, Candy's cousin. That's another reason they can bring her on the show. Akbar is Candy's cousin, and she was beefing with Akbar. They can bring that on the show and see how that dynamic is. But honestly and truthfully, Candy should be demoted. Love you, girl, but you just have nothing left to give. But maybe if LightskinKiesha is brought on, and then we have like a cameo appearance of Akbar V. No, actually, scrap that. Akbar V does not need to be a part of this franchise. Like, forget I even said that. But like I was saying before I got off track, I feel like with Atlanta, when you compare them to like New York and Beverly Hills, New York and Beverly Hills have like a very like opulent feel to them, especially Beverly Hills. I mean, it's a given with those girls. But it just seems like every franchise is more luxurious than the Atlanta girls. And I want more from my all-black cast. And I feel like if they want to keep that opulence, they can still have just like a dash of ratchetness. Not saying LightskinKiesha's ratchet, but they could have like a dash of it. I mean, they already got it with Latoya, to be honest. But in my opinion, I would have loved for them to bring in Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox, we need somebody that's going to go at it with Kenya. Like, we need somebody that's going to put her in her place. And then those two are still beefing to this day. Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox and Lisa Ray are really good friends. They could have a fight. Like, they can kind of tag team and go against Kenya. That would be great to see on television. And Kenya's going to go there because Kenya does produce great television. And then we could also bring in the Brat, who is Lisa Ray's sister. Them two, I think they're still beefing. We can explore that. And since we can't get Queen Latifah, it would be great in a huge shakeup to have the first ever lesbian castmate on one of these shows. And then on top of that, I feel like with the show, it would be a huge disservice if they don't bring Fallon on, at least in a friend to a show capacity, because that whole entire issue with Portia, that may be a separate video in its own, but to be honest, I'm kind of tired of talking about Portia and her being a homewrecker, but it is what it is. But oh, and one more casting request that I would like to see is Robin Givens. Robin Givens has a lot to give. Like, we want to know about her day-to-day life and what she has going on. And I feel like one of those ladies, or all of them, could help elevate the show to have that opulent Black Hollywood feeling that they should try to go after with these girls. But overall, y'all, let me know, how do you guys feel about LightskinKiesha possibly joining this show? And also, like, who else would you want to see on the cast? Like, would you want to see any of the girls I mentioned? Or what other mentions would you have to be a great candidate for this show? Because honestly and truthfully, some of these girls got to take a little step down. Like I said, Candy needs to be demoted. Cynthia needs to be demoted if Peter isn't brought back. I'm still fine with Phaedra and Sheree coming in if that happens. One or both of them could be a friend to the show capacity. And then if you bring in one of those girls I mentioned, then we got us an amazing show to look forward to. But hey, let me know, what would you guys do to shake up the cast of this show that will actually bring ratings and bring people, younger people, back to this show? And also, lastly, what would you guys think that could really greatly help this show? Because I also feel like there needs to be a shake up in production as well. Let's keep it real. But those are my views, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come at you guys with some more content.